Good morning, class. Today we will be discussing the water cycle. While engaging in this learning process, we will answer the following questions. What is the water cycle? How is this information useful? And how does it relate to us? The water cycle has no true beginning or end, but I will start off our discussion with the 9 main stages in the water cycle, beginning with evaporation and continuing with condensation, precipitation, interception, infiltration, percolation, transpiration, runoff, and concluding with storage. The first stage I will explain is evaporation. Evaporation is the changing of water from a liquid to a gas. But how does this happen? Well, when the sun's rays hit a body of water, it forces water to evaporate. Water will evaporate because the sun's energy causes water molecules to push away from each other. The water molecules that change from a liquid to a gas will rise and enter the Earth's atmosphere. This leads us to the next stage, which is condensation. Condensation is a change of water from its gaseous state to its liquid state. This happens when water loses its energy it once acquired from the sun. Then the water molecules become attracted to other airborne water molecules. These molecules condense and form clouds, and clouds are a liquid form of water. We continue the cycle with precipitation. Precipitation is when water molecules fall from clouds in the sky. This happens when the atmosphere becomes saturated in water and vapor, and the water condenses. The clouds become so heavy with water that the clouds expel it in the form of rain, snow, sleet, hail, or gravel. But what happens when the water hits the ground? As water falls from the sky, it is intercepted. The interception process of water is when the movement of water is interrupted by vegetation or anything else that is on the surface of the earth. But eventually, water will infiltrate the soil. This is the next stage. The infiltration process of water is when water can move past the objects and of vegetation on the surface of the earth and be absorbed into the soil on the earth. After the water is absorbed, it will percolate. The percolation process is when water seeps through the earth. This, this groundwater moves in the saturated zone below the earth's surface and travels underground to large bodies of water. During this process, plants, water in plants, will transpire into water vapor. This is very similar to how humans sweat. This water vapor enters back into the atmosphere. Water is traveling this entire time, from small bodies of water like a stream to larger ones like an ocean. This is called runoff. Water is always on the earth, and when it is not falling as precipitation or being evaporated, it will be being stored on the earth's surface. The cycle is never ending and will continue through its 9 stages. After learning about the water cycle, how is information useful? Well, now we have a clear understanding on how the earth replenishes itself through rainfall and evaporation. We have a clear understanding on how rain is formed and where it comes from, and we can determine weather patterns, droughts, heavy rain, or snowfall. But with all this information, how does it relate to us? Well, if we didn't have the water cycle, we would have no clean drinking water or bathing water. Our ecosystems depend on rainfall, and without the water cycle, ecosystems would fail. With the earth, and the earth would not be perfect, would not be a perfect place for human habitation. I have a quick video to put all the main stages of the water cycle together so we can understand the process more better. The cycle begins with evaporation and goes within a circle, continuing with condensation, transportation, precipitation, transpiration, groundwater, and runoff. If you notice, the cycle is going in a complete circle. There's no true beginning, middle, or end. I hope that is more helpful and it helps you understand the process more better. And I know after all this information, we might have any questions, comments, or concerns. Please don't be afraid to ask. If not, there should be no more mystery in a picture like this.